Hello, it's me again. I hope you guys are having a good nice weekend. And I want to make this video because there's a lot going on in my life, and there's a lot of things that um, have been happening for 10 years, maybe more. I don't know. It's just a lot of shit that has been going on in my life, I think, since I was born, to be honest. Um, as I been saying in other videos and um, sharing in my Facebook information about me being under attack, constant attack, uh, psyche attack, mind games, spell work, um, persecution, etc. I the more I um, the more my intuition and my gifts grow and develop, the more knowledge I get. Okay, and even though like I say, I don't like to talk about my life, um, I understand that I have a purpose here, and everything that I've been going through had a purpose, right? Nothing is being for free, and it's not for me to keep it quiet. It's not for me to hide hide everything that I am going through, everything that I had experienced is for the purpose to talk about it. Um, the more I get knowledge, and the more I connected with my Father, with God and the universe, the more I am understanding that I am truly nobody. I am just an employee of God, okay? And my life has been set up in a way that I had to gain all this knowledge and all these experiences through my life in order for me to be prepared to help people at this moment in time. It's been a rude awakening to understand that my life has been kind of a lie, because even though it feels so real and all that, now that I awaken it um, to all this, I had to come to the realization that I was born to do specific things in this life, to play a role. And basically, I agree to come to this life with my Father, to be the bait, to be his pawn, basically, to be the one that everybody is gonna try to sacrifice. So they can be tested at this moment in time. And me as a bait and a pawn in this chessboard, playing by God, I had to accept that it is what it is. So everything that I've been went through and everything that I've been experienced has helped me to understand life as it is. Helped me to go through all the things that I needed to to experience, to, like I say, help people to understand what's going on, what we're doing, and what we're supposed to be doing. Okay? And when I say that my life, I discovered that my life was a lie, it's not like saying like, oh, that didn't exist, or no, it's just like I don't take it seriously anymore. Okay? Because I understand life, like I say, because uh, when you're kind of out of the matrix, you know what it's about, what is the game, what is your role. So as you understand things, and as you understand life, you stop romanticizing everything. You stop um, letting your feelings get to you and be the victim, right? And just navigate life as you need to do it. So yes, I grow up, and I went through a lot of difficult situations. I was abused. I was always suffering from bully, and I experienced a lot of things. And there were a point in my life where I was like, yeah, sad, and wondering why. Even though, like I say, I never really turned my back on God, I did ask why. I didn't understand why I had to go through all these things. As I've been growing up, and now as an adult, and now that I'm awakened, I understand why things happen in my life. Um, though I don't understand exactly why every little thing happened, there's a lot of mystery still, but I accept that I don't have to have all the answers, or know all the answers. There's a lot of things that still is a mystery for me, right? To why I had to experience this. But as I growing on, and I'm awakening more and more and more, I've been understanding and having like epiphanies, like, oh, those aha moments, like, oh, so that happens because I need to understand this, or I need to learn this, or now that is helping me to see life in this way, right? And once I get the lesson, or the meaning behind that experience, is for me, it's like that experience, that pain or anger or um whatever bad feeling that I used to have about it, is like being released. Once I understand the whys, I release the pain, I release the anger, and I release the confusion. I release the obsession to know why. So once I release that thing, I go to another adventure, basically. And that's how my days are going on nowadays, is basically trying to see back in my life and go within, and sometimes during meditation, sometimes in a dream state, sometimes by reading the Bible or reading a book or whatever, is when I have my moments where I get the answers for specific situations or specific experiences, and then I get the lesson and I just release it and let it go. So that is basically what is helping me. It's been helping me to overcome every obstacle that people was throwing in my way, because I understood that, yeah, I have a purpose in this life. I have a very specific role in this life. And since I was born, basically the evil knew who I was. and he's been trying to stop me ever since, because the evil knew what I was um, what I was about to do or become. So the evil has been trying to make me sabotage myself, falling in drugs, alcohol, um, sex addictions, um, anger and conflict um, things. And the evil is been using the closest people around me to um, play games with me, mind games, and manipulate my feelings, manipulate my mind so I can fall for it, and I destroy myself so I don't fulfill my destiny. So it was an ongoing battle for my whole life until now. And a lot of people, relatives probably, family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, lovers, um, kids, everybody has played a little part in my life to try to stop me from what I am supposed to be doing, by calling me crazy, accusing me of being a nonsense, uh, speaking nonsense, and accusing me to be an addict, to be a liar, to be out of my mind. But all these people is being manipulated by the evil, because the evil don't want me to talk, don't want me to tell the people the truth, the real deal about life, about the light, about God, about um, the game, the victim mentality, and all these things that I've been talking in my videos. So I've been targeted by all these people around me that have been used by the evil. Of course, most of them don't even fucking know that they're just minions, that they're just being used by this Satan, basically, the trickster, they speak in their minds and convince them that they have this power and they can do this and they can do that, and they go and do it and they celebrate and they feel powerful, and you know, the ego plays a significant role in these kind of people minds, and most of them are in a low vibration. Like I say, you have to be in a low vibration to let the evil manipulate you at that level, to make you feel like you're powerful and you are super badass and warlock or witch, I mean. But anyway, so yeah, so I've been targeted by all these people because I'm reaching a point where my mind is so strong that they cannot influence me anymore. And like I say, it's because all my life I was used as a bait, as a pawn by my father's hand. And until now, that this pawn becomes the queen. So now, after I walk on this world playing chess, being this light that attracts all these shadows and all these demons to me, to attack me, to fall from grace and fail their test, Um, no, God has them from the heart. They have them from the heart. And I am free. I'm not a pawn anymore. I'm the queen now. So that's why they cannot do nothing to me, because God hired me for this job. So if God hired you, who's gonna fire you, right? And He placed me in this life to be the light, knowing that these low vibrational people will try to attack me. Because like they say, some people that have light in them um, are hated by people with demons, right? Because they just don't like to see other people shine, and they get attracted to them by envy, jealousy, greed. They want what you have, but they will not work for it to get it. They want to cheat. They want to cowardly, still using magic or dark magic, spell work, etc. Because they themselves know that they cannot get to the light. They're too lazy to work for it. They're cowards. They don't want to go through all the pain that it means to do your shadow work, that it means to go through your dark night of the soul. They don't want to face their fears. They don't want to face their demons. They just want to steal your light. And they came with this fabulous idea that they can swap destinies. I mean, whoever invented this, it did it with one purpose, and that is to steal money from naive people. Because you will not ever swap a destiny with nobody. It's not possible. It's not. Okay? So all of you that are always talking about swiping destinies with others and convince you that it can be done and you have to pay and do these rituals and blah, 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 and suck your soul, it's not possible. It's not possible. For one reason. When you come to this earth, before you come here, you have an agreement, right? You co-create the plan for the life that you're going to have in this earth. So you already signed an agreement with your creator, with source. And that is a specific life with a specific menu for yourself only. You cannot swap that menu with nobody else. You choose this life. Whether you like it or not, is this life that you choose, okay, with your creator. You cannot, and you will never be able to swap destinies with nobody. It's a lie. It's an illusion, okay? Every person has a soul until they lost it, right? But every person has a soul, a spirit, an essence, your signature. You cannot have other people's signature. You cannot do that. You cannot make other people dress your karma neither, okay? All that are illusions. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You're just gonna condemn your soul and lose a lot of money, okay? All these witches, practitioners, warlocks, whatever, all these, they're liars. They think they can do this. They cannot. They will not. It's lies. It's money purposes, okay? It's a scam. Don't fall for it. And if you fall for it, oh well, too late. But you cannot do that. And if you pick somebody that is a chosen one by God to walk in a specific life, in a specific path, oh baby, that is your worst decision ever. Because you cannot swap destiny with nobody. But with a chosen one, forget about it. You could never touch an anointed chosen one. You cannot. God is not going to allow you. Okay? It's illusions. Again, illusions. The evil know that these people are untouchable. But they still going to make you fall for it. And fall for your test, failed your test, and lose your soul. Because at the end, it's all that the evil wants. The evil don't care if you suffer. The evil don't care if you are in poverty. If you lost your soul. You are just another victim for him. You're just his victim. So we have to understand the illusions. We have to understand the games. We have to understand how these dark forces are trying to manipulate us through everything and everybody. Your closest ones. Your mom, your sister, your dad, your brother, your daughter, your son, your cousin, your neighbor, your co-worker, your boss, your wife, your husband. Anybody can be used by the dark forces to get to you if they are in a low vibration and they are greedy and they are jealous. They just need to have some kind of feeling for you to be used by the evil. Okay? If your partner is jealous of you, if your partner feels that it has to be in a constant competence with you, they are easy target for the evil to be used against you. And believe me, he will be used and he will fall. Because if you are in a low vibration, you are just an easy prey, a victim. Don't be a victim. Raise your vibration. So, all this time, the evil has been trying to get to me through everything and everybody around me, okay? God is been training me for lives, not just this life, okay? I am very, very convinced, I know that I've been in this rodeo for many, many lives before. I'm an old soul. That's why I feel I can access to knowledge and understand life so fucking easy. To me, it's very obvious. Everything is very clear, okay? I know there's a lot of people that must feel confused and don't understand what I'm talking about, and it's okay. Maybe you're not meant to understand what I'm talking about. But there is people that understand what I'm talking about, and there's other people that are at least gonna have the seed planted in their brain and start looking for answers after listening to me. And that's all that I need, okay? But because I've been in this rodeo too many times, too many lives, to me everything is fucking clear. It's clear as water. It's fucking clear. I understand everything. So the evil cannot get to me. And the more I tell them, stop being in my energy. Stop being, because now I can see your face. Every time you come over here to my dreams, I see your face. I know who you are. I know all of you, women and men. Because you don't stop fucking with me. You don't stop fucking with me. Before it was just like energy. Before it was just, I feel the attack of the energy. Now I see you applying as light in front of me. I'm not gonna say names, but you know who you are. And you know I see you in my dreams. You know I've been seeing you. I can smell you when you're around. There's no more mind games. Your astral projections, your manipulation. I can see you. I'm waiting for you. I am ready for you. You know it's true. There's no way you can fuck with me anymore. No way. To this point, like I say in my other video, to this point I was a pawn. I was the bait. And all of you fall for it. And it was meant to be. Because I am karma. I'm a tower. I'm the bait. And all of you fail a test. All of you. You cannot come at me. Because I can see you now. And not just that. There's no way you can find nothing to use against me. Not even through my kids, you can manipulate me. Because I understand life. I understand death. Poverty. And I'm not scared. I'm not scared of losing nobody. I'm not scared of losing my house. I'm not scared because God is with me. Because God put me in this position and now I'm the queen. And the queen eats everybody else. So all of you, if you don't stop, don't forget, God have you hurt in his hand. If you try to come at me, something may happen to you. Because all of you failed your test. And now, I am here to help people. I'm here to talk about the truth. So there's no more victims out there. I'm not bait no more. All the people that has been attacking me through my life, all the people that has been falling for it, all of you are in a list. And now God is taking charge. And even if you try to come, because all of you are cowards, that's what the evil does. Attack people behind their backs. You don't come here and call me out. No. You go behind my back and buy candles or buy fucking shit, go to graveyards, voodoo dolls, ha ha ha. Cowards. And you know that at this moment, if you dare to come physically to attack me, oh baby, God have your heart. It may stop if you try to do something to me. Life have you from the balls now. Because you've been a coward. And a lot of you, I don't even know you. But you dare to fuck with me. Because I was a bait. And now, after all of you failed your test, now it's time for the consequences to come. Okay? Because none of you wanted to work on themselves. None of you want to see the light. None of you want to accept that God exists. None of you want to accept the truth. Do your shadow work. Listen the warnings. None of you. You want everything easy. Oh, let's do these spells and have this money. Oh, do this spell and kill these people. Just because I feel powerful. I can't take lives if I want to. And you feel like God. And you're nobody. You're a coward. And until now, God allowed a lot of things to happen. A lot of things have happened in the world, not just in my life, in a lot of people's lives. Because that was the plan. He sent people to test you. And you failed. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I just do my Father's work. I'm fulfilling my destiny. Like a lot of people in the world. I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people like me walking karmas. There's a lot of light workers, chosen ones, star seeds. A lot of people that was sent to change the world. And whoever don't want to go and be the change and fail the test and fall for the fuckery, now you're trying to run. What you doing? Where you running? Where? There's no place where you can hide from God and your karma and your punishment and your consequences. It doesn't matter if you change your fucking address, your country, if you go to the bottom of the sea, under a rock, your karma will get to you. Your consequences of your acts. You have to pay your debts. No matter what you do, even if you come right now and kill me, you're still gonna pay. All of you gonna pay. Not from what you do to me, but all these people around the world that were victimized by all this fuckery, by all these dark forces, murderers, etc. There's a lot of people that is living suffering. And all those who did somebody wrong and hurt them are gonna pay for their consequences of the act. So it's late for all of you around the world, not just the people that attack me, but everybody around the world that did some kind of fuckery. It's late for you. This is the time when everybody has to pay their debts. Yeah. Some people can still redeem themselves. It depends what you did. It depends if you've been working on yourself when you started. But if you keep fucking and over and over and over again with the same person because you're so obsessed, you're just digging your own grave. Some people did too much, just too much, that there is no way. Or I don't know, that's God's decision. It's His will, not mine. But I do know that some people are too late to redeem themselves, because they still, with the thought, want to kill and destroy and steal They're still looking for more ideas. They can see, understand that you cannot do it no more. You cannot do it no more. No more. It's done. It's done. The person that was attacked all these years, it's gone. Your ex-wife, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-lover, that person is gone. This person is the person that was meant to be. I'm not that person anymore, in case you haven't noticed. She's gone. This is the real me. I'm awake. I can see through everything. It's very clear. I'm not afraid. I will not stop talking. You cannot make me stop. Doesn't matter how much you attack me, I'm not gonna stop unless my Father allows it. I'm gonna still speak the truth that my Father wants me to speak. I'm His voice. He speaks through my voice. I meditate and I pray before I make my videos. And I allow my Father to connect with me, to be His voice. This is not the same woman you used to know. Stop attacking me. You're attacking God. I work for God. You're attacking God. That's why you're failing. This vessel was a bait. Okay? All of you fall for it. Stop attacking me. I can see your faces. Lately, every night, I've been seeing you. This family has been coming in my dreams. I see you. We've been talking. I'm not gonna fail for your bullshit no more. I see you. You know I see you. You know I know everything that you stole, that you've been trying to do with the law. I know everything. But I'm obedient. I'm just watching you keep falling and failing your test. So now the consequences are coming. Be brave. Be brave. Because all these years, all of you feel so powerful thinking that you were controlling me. And none of you noticed that actually you were being controlled by the evil. You were walking willingly to the trap by attacking me, stealing, trying to kill me. You thought I was your victim. You thought You control my mind. You thought I was doing whatever you want. I was your puppet. No. I was a bait, a pawn. I work for God to test all of you. So be brave. Be brave. My life changed and transformed since I'm awakening. Okay? You want me so hard to die? Well, that person is dead. That person that you want to kill is dead. Congratulations. You killed her. She's not here no more. This is my higher self. And I work for God. And God talks through my voice. That woman that you attacked, that woman that you hate, that woman that you want to punish, that woman that you want to steal from, she's gone. Be careful what you ask for. You never know. You never know who you are fucking with. That's why we should be always living with integrity, because you never know when you're going to be tested. That's why there's rules and the commands from God. But people still be feeling that God doesn't exist and that shit is just a joke. That nobody's looking at you, nobody's seeing if they're just stealing. No, God is watching you. You're cheating. You're doing your witchcraft and your shit in the shadows, in the dark. Baby, you've been watched all this time. You all have been watched. This is serious. We have to obey. We have to follow the path of the light. If you don't want consequences, if you really want to change, if you want to be part of the change, the world change, a new earth, you have to live with integrity, with love and compassion, kindness, obedience, walk in your truth, praising your God. He let you be like a father. You let your kid fuck it up a few times before you ground him. Some parents, we just look at them and look at them, and we know, don't run, you're gonna fall. Don't run, you're gonna fall. We just throw warnings. And what kids do, they keep running until they fall. And maybe the next time they learn, maybe not. And at some point, you punish your kid because they don't listen, right? That's exactly how life goes with God, your creator, your source. He let you be because you have free will. He let you be. He tests you, he watches you, he listens to you, he observes. until the day is come. And the day has come for you to pay your consequences, to get your consequences. It's been a lot of warnings around the world. A lot of people has been telling this. I'm not the only one. It's not arrogance. It's the truth. You think the Bible is a joke? Just because it's altered? Just because it's a copy of another book? Still, there's a lot of truth in it. A lot of it. You can get all the books of all religions, and still you're gonna find the commands. So simple. 10 rules. Not much. Wherever you go, you're gonna find the rules, the commands. Simple. It doesn't matter the religion. It doesn't matter if it's a copy, if it's altered. That shit is true. It was written on fucking stone. But nobody wants to follow it. You want to rebel. Because sex, alcohol, drugs, corruption, and all that shit is more funny. It's more fun. Well, is it fun now? Is it? I don't think so. All of you that have been awakening, all of you that are here with a purpose and know their purpose and are trying to help, to lead people to the change, to the new earth. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Don't let nobody kick you off your throne. Don't let nobody fuck with you. Manipulate you. Stand your ground. There's a lot of us. We have a big responsibility here. All together, we are strong. All together, we can make the change and help with authority that comes from God, from the universe. Stand your ground. Defend yourself, your truth, your purpose. Dark night of the soul, shadow work is hard, but it can be done. Just believe and understand that everything is an assignment. This is our job, and I see it as a job. I don't romanticize anything. People come and go. People die. And I still have this job that I have to work every day, regardless what happens around me. I love my family. I love my kids. But this is my job. I'm not going to be manipulated by anything, by nobody. You cannot come at me. You cannot use nobody, not even my kids. Do you understand? I'm not afraid to lose nobody. I'm not afraid to be alone. I know who I am, and I know what I'm doing here. And I will not stop. There's nothing you can do no more. You cannot even attack me when I'm sleeping, because guess what? It's when more awake I am. Now, I want to share this information for whatever it means. Just because I don't know if it's coincidence. I don't think it's coincidence, to be honest with you. But you can take the information and do whatever you want with the information. Just don't get crazy. But almost a year ago, when I start like I tried to, there were a time like 10 years ago probably or more, like I always been attracted to the metaphysical world since I remember. I feel I was born with powers. As a kid, I had the feeling that I had powers. And I always, even though there were a point I was trying to ignore it, something inside of me told me that I have some knowledge that I should investigate and learn. For most of my life, I tried to ignore it. But there was a point where I tried to learn how to read tarot. And me, myself, I consider myself a witchy person, even though I don't practice. I have a lot of knowledge. I know how to do spells. I know how to do things. And I know the power that I have within me, even though I do not practice. Okay? But I know that I can do it if I wanted to. And there was a time where I was trying to learn tarot, to practice tarot and all that. I was following Wicca at the time. I know a lot of people knows what Wicca is. But my ex-husband came with the idea that I was doing witchcraft on him, and then I was doing things that I wasn't doing. So I quit, right? But it was always inside of me, the calling for me to experience this life. Okay, so anyway, almost a year ago I started again practicing tarot. Like I say, I feel like I can do this. I thought I don't want to do it for people because it's just too much energy that I don't want to get in that way. At least I don't want to open those doors. But I do it to myself. I do it to get messages. Don't do it too often because I don't rely on that. Personally, I like to watch tarot, but I don't rely on me obsessively reading my cards. I don't do that. I do it sometimes when I feel the calling to do it. Okay, but anyway. So when I start again to the tarot cards, I start out of curiosity reading about the birth tarot cards. So we're supposed to get our birth tarot cards by adding the numbers of our birth date. Okay, when you add all these numbers, you get two cards, two numbers. Some people get three, but most of the people get two. And then the cards represent whatever meaning you can read. There's a lot of pages. You can look for it as a tarot card birth calculator, and you can use the calculator, put in your birth date, and then they're gonna show you what is your birth card, tarot birth card, and then you can read the meanings, right? Now, the meanings that are in the websites, to me, are important, I do relate with it, but also as a tarot reader, you can get your own meanings by your knowledge as a tarot reader, right? So, for whatever this means, because I think since I knew this, I've been thinking that this is important. It's not a coincidence, okay? So, take the information as you will and be your own, use your own discernment, basically. But I want to share this. Two of my exes, they both have the devil and the lovers, okay? These are both of my exes tarot bird cards. Now, I am very aware that they both had sex demons and they both do witchcraft, okay? When I see the devil, I remember feeling some kind of way, even though when you read this combination in the meanings, it says nothing about it, okay? But I remember feeling some kind of way about this card. Most of it because it was an odd coincidence that both of my exes have the exact same card, even though the birthdays obviously is different. One is older than the other for 6, 7 years, 8 years, I don't know, and they both have the same bird tarot cards. This made me feel some kind of way. Now, coincidence or not, use your discernment, but to me, this is not coincidence. They both had sex demons and they both did witchcraft on me somehow. I don't care what you say, you know you did it, okay? So, if I don't want people to get all freaked out and say, you know, my boyfriend had this combination too and blah, blah, blah. No, use your discernment. This is my case, this is my life, and this is my experience. It could be a coincidence, maybe not. Use your discernment, okay? But for whoever needs to know these kind of things and whoever that reads tarot knows what the devil means, okay? It's not the same that the pages say. The pages say the meaning is different in the page, okay? But in my experience, this is not coincidence. Not in my experience. Don't freak out. Investigate. Use your discernment. If you find that, use your discernment. And let me know if it's a coincidence or there's more people that had the same experiences where the boyfriend or whatever, with sex demons attack you and have those cards, because it could be something. I'm not saying it is. In my case, it is. But it could be something that probably the spiritual community, the tarot readers, we need to know. If this is something, and probably, as people say sometimes, before you get in a relationship with somebody, investigate these people. Some people go far to say, check the background. Well, I think this is a kind of background, okay? You just need the birth date. Make sure it's the correct birth date too. But to me, this is a background check, okay? Spiritually, it's a background check. Now, if you want to see mine as a background check, I have the Magician, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. So if you're a tarot reader, you may know what this means, right? The Sun, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. You just need to birth date. There is a lot of calculators on websites. You can do it by yourself with your birthday, but you need to know how to do it, the formula to do it. And anyway, I just want to share that information for whatever that means. And do your own research. I'm telling you, the meanings on the website is one thing. But in my experience as a tarot card reader, I know those cards have the meaning. Okay? And whatever your intuition tells you, your discernment tells you. So I just want to share this information, and let me know what you find out, and if it resonates with you. I am really, really, really curious about it. Okay? Um, Please, people, don't let yourself be deceived by these dark other people. Use your discernment. Always. Don't allow yourselves to be victims. Okay? Be strong and grab the hand of God and don't let it go. And you'll be okay. I am the proof of that. And God is using me as an example. A lot of you is going to see it. Probably not now. Probably in the future. Because my videos right now are suffering from a shadow ban from spell work. But I know that all this is going to be lifted. And then more people is going to see me, watch me, when the time is right. I'm just doing my job, working on it, be consistent as God asked me to do it. Because I'm not going to be every day if that is not my calling. Okay? I'm doing my own job within, living my own life. But I know at some point more people are going to see me. And I know there's a lot of light workers over there that have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of viewers. Okay? We have a lot of responsibility. We are examples. Stand your ground. I love you, all of you. All of you that are working on this, Chosen One, Starseed Light Workers, spiritual community, thank you. Thank you on behalf of all the people, all the viewers. Thank you from my heart, because I was inspired from you when I started my awakening. You inspire me, a lot of you. I follow a lot of you. Thank you. As a viewer, on behalf of the other viewers, thank you. Keep doing your great job. This is a big responsibility, and not all of the starseed, not all of the light workers want to take. Not everybody is answering the calling. It's a big responsibility. It's a big risk. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you for watching.